Hi, I'm Phoebe Liu. I will undertake the report of Bonnie, Yang, John, and share with you brand and marketing strategy of Giant Group in 2022. Let's start with this. Everyone is familiar with this picture. In 2019, Giant Group activated brand health diagnosis and segmented 4 brands very clearly. It is also the research that defines product line more trimmed so as not to beat on siblings one each other. Let alone the game in which we move revenue from left pocket to the right one. Giant and Liv are working side by side to provide the best products of performance and sports for both genders. Momentum is the best option for city commuting. The complementarity of the above 3 is to realize Giant Group's commitment as a total cycling solution provider. CADX is special. It is an independent pinnacle component brand. It is not part default to be spec'd on Giant or Liv bikes. It is positioned to grabbing revenue from competitors, which will greatly incarnate Giant's cycling science. Save the pity that Giant's parts could be only spec'd on a Giant bike. It's even worse on Liv bike because it looks weird, isn't it? In the past 3 years, we have repeatedly reiterated the clear definition of the brands, including sales channels. Please do not misunderstand or even operate incorrectly. The more precise statements should be Giant Group's lifestyle bike brand, Momentum. As part of Giant Group family, Momentum unveils Voya E+. Giant Group starts production at Hungary. Under Giant Group, Giant and Liv recall adult bikes. These are obvious mistakes in the statement. If we could be all confused, how could dealers see each of the products positioned clearly? Consumers are even more innocent. Back to early 2019 GRP meeting in Korea. Right after the house show, we made a plan for the renewal of store signage, which should be achieved within 3 years period from 20 to 22, which is this year. Of course, immediately after the pandemic outbreak in early 20, we adjusted the pace, but the goal remained unchanged. Everyone should agree that after 2 years of unshakable sales performance, this goal is not difficult to achieve, and most of them have been even completed ahead of schedule. So far, if you fail to reach 90% of KPI in this regard, you should be worried that your progress might fall behind. Please allow me to remind that GSCs should complete whole project by end of September in this year, so may celebrate Group's 50th anniversary with fully correct appearance. Now, let's review again Legend of Giant's logo back since it was born in 1981. From the past experience of brand identification development, we realized the composition of trademarks and symbol will give us the flexibility for application in various media and express the brand spirits more vividly. Brand Rejuvenation 1.0 plan triggered in 2019 started with brand auditing, more explicit brand architecture, developed group and product brand platforms respectively in clear levelization chart, and ends with new symbol trademark. Now, let's review Giant's newest symbol, rush mark. Gorgeous! I believe you are equally excited as I am. With this symbol, our brand could be lifted with even stronger vitality. As you can see, the new symbol will be showcased in full swing globally. At the same time, it declares Giant Cycling brand has entered the new era. Was brand rejuvenation project finished over? Of course not. Soon, we activated 2.0 plan last summer. The most important project is consumer journey. Global brand team conducted a series of interviews in 6 major markets around the world, including dealers and riders. Join hands with dealers to help consumers at different levels, such as entry level of new to cycling enthusiasts who wants to upgrade, riders who want to change their preference from road to gravel, or even the top 1% of enthusiast riders. In each of the 3 stages, attract, engage, and connect. How will consumers feel best serviced from Giant Group and obtain best interactive experience with us? This is the most important proposition of this project. We have worked out several signature offerings, which are promoted at different stages with the aim of creating a good experience for consumers, to create brand favorability and consumer involvement. Depending on the characteristics of the market, we will launch programs from various countries within 3 years. At the same time, with the launch of Rushmark, we have returned to World Tour race, continuing to realize Giant Group's commitment on high-end product research and development. The Symbol Collection series will also be launched simultaneously. Quantities are limited, so please do yourself a favor to be quick in placing orders. As said, partnering with Team Bike Exchange brings us back. In addition to on-road, we have deeper focus on off-road discipline and triathlon, men and women, physically and virtually. There will be a detailed introduction later. KEDX, a newborn under 3 years old, is a high-end component brand. Giant Group has invested considerable resources and attention. As repeated emphasis, it's a standalone brand reinforced through brand activation. We keep building premium high-end image through partnerships with bike brands. KEDX is also aimed to expand pinnacle experience due to its performance positioning. We keep establishing and executing owned, earned, and paid content media strategy with KEDX-specific partners so as to reinforce brand presence. Partnering with world-class athletes, ambassadors, and brands to fortify high-end image. In addition to the most famous triathletes, Christian Blumenfeld, whom you surely need to know. Quite a few popular videos. It all starts with the sound. Paso del Silvia last year, followed by Mont Ventoux coming soon to be conducted, produced by KEDX team, and a couple of videos made by key YouTubers and influencers, G. Miller, Stelvio man Daniel Shina, and Hannah Raymond, host Rachel, Sarah Popush, etc. Those who greatly support KEDX with precisely interpretive position. From road and on-road, gravel to triathlon, KEDX is creating compelling product stories centered around pinnacle performance and experience. New products are being developed and launched one after another. Please do not forget to reap your fruits on this high-end positioned brand. Momentum, the brand that undertakes lifestyle urban cycling from Giant Group. Focusing TA in terms of marketing on younger generation, of course, it doesn't mean it can only be sold to young people. it is just in the appeal of the brand's character. Its bright colors make it easier to showcase the brand. Surely, baby boomer buys as well because everyone desires to be younger. Therefore, publicity is the major focus of marketing. But in product design, we still cater to a wider age group, limited to development timeframe. Momentum's current product categories still remain as practical commuter, reliable caretaker, and urban explorer, which was defined 3 years ago, and its corresponding new models are launched one after another. Lineup may be expanded while we see the opportunity. The uniqueness of Momentum is its different marketing methods and the publicity platforms. We invite influencers to create materials into the products, trigger social campaigns to engage with consumers. Taking Pacquiao launch in the USA as example, we share the consumers who have bought Payak with the community in real time, in addition to making them feel honored by being followed, strengthening the recognition of brand and products. It also helps share the joy with Momentum target audience in a more natural way. Now, we've finished a strategy covering 4 product brands. Following, please allow me explain sports marketing strategy that everyone would care about. First of all, even we didn't have a World Tour team in 21, we still created very great performance result in triathlon game. In 21, KEDX sponsor Christian Blumenfeld made his record as the first male triathlete to win Olympic and world titles in the same year. If you review my house show presentation last year carefully, you would agree I'm not bluffing you. Coincidentally, Liv sponsored triathlete Alisa Sealy rode Liv to win her gold medal in Tokyo Olympics Women's Paralympic Games. Even though Giant sponsored Gustav Iden didn't win in Olympics, he has also achieved impressive results in many triathlon middle to full distance races with the blessing of Trinity. His 226 debut even pushed him to the world's #1 in PTO ranking. The 2 brothers from Norway, incubating location for triathletes, are really amazing. In 22, of course, Giant Group will continue deploying strategy that focus on various disciplines of races. Giant, Liv, KEDX will all have excellent world players join us. Again, please do not ignore it. As said, we have returned to the first tier race together with Bike Exchange and Jayco. We have sponsored Team Bike Exchange, the men and women, as equipment sponsor. At the beginning of this year, team have won various victories one after another. The main players of team include veteran cyclists that everyone is familiar with, Simon Yates, and of course, our old friend, Bling, Michael Matthew. The sprinter, Courtney Wagon, who was latest assigned and won Red Jersey and 2 stages at Saudi Tour last month. More to come. The team has good roster definitely, and let's wait and see. Do not think that we only have 1 women team riding Liv bikes. Continuous sponsorship from past decade, Liv remains title sponsor of Liv Racing Extra, strongly exposing our blockbuster model, Langma, and the new envelope of MY24. Mountain bikes, we didn't let go either. G-Ford and Liv Factory Racing continues on the track. The new season for the G-Ford team is underway, and the first win of 22 is starting to pile up. Players from 3 countries show their strengths on the field with their Ren E+ Anthem, respectively. The sponsorship of triathlon relies on KEDX as the main axis. especially in line with the launch of the sensational frame set, KEDXTRI, in second half of this year. We are in full swing to deploy Christian Blumenfeld's Sub-7. 1+8 of the world's top triathlon player will surely make KEDXTRI debut eye-catching and makes it impossible to be ignored. We wish KB successfully achieve the goal and create the very jaw-dropping world record. To sum up, this year's sports sponsorship highlights in 3 Grand Tour races in Europe, the Mountain Bike World Championships, and the most exciting Sub-7 in triathlon. We will miss none of them. Please don't blink your eyes. To fortify the benefit of sports sponsorship, Inc. has amended our existing guideline. It provides a more realistic and clear definition for sponsored athletes. At the same time, Inc. has also raised sponsorship with more budget. It is hoped that this guideline will be developing in sponsorship program in your country. After all, the athletes partnership will support best brand publicity. More details can be found in follow-up announcement documents by our team member, Jeff Huang. Another exciting thing is we are delighted to announce Giant Grassroots Program, which is a mutually beneficial program. Teams sponsored by GSCs should as well understand group's vision and give the greatest support. From pro-continental level, it is just one final step to the top of pyramid, the UCI World Tour. A dream comes true as in a few years' time, one of the grassroots riders would make it to the very elite level and would do that full journey on giant bikes. Such story happened in the past, but discontinued. Now it is time for us to make it great and beautiful again. Let's move on to the next topic, virtual cycling platforms. Focusing on existing partner platforms to involve global GSCs and brand stores, engage target consumers and commitments with iconic brand for NPD-focused campaigns. Now we've connected with top platforms, Zwift, Rovi, Be Cool, who binds with 3 road racing series, Tour de France, La Vuelta, Giro d'Italia, respectively. The 4th, Virtual Pro, launching soon, confirms the first and one exclusive bike partner with Giant Group. We are still looking for brand partnership with other major players. We continue to pay attention to the ecology of virtual cycling platforms and maintain our partnership at any time to help strengthen the dialogue among consumers, thereby increasing our market visibility. Moving on to digital marketing section. While we have all seen the positive impacts of the pandemic on our business in overall, we need to take note that mechanical bike interest is coming back to normal level, and while e-bike keeps growing, the competition is increasing. Having strong market skills and capabilities and alignment across the sales marketing funnel will be critical for our success. To help arm our global and GSC marketing team, also support alignment with other functions, MarTech has been deploying a number of tools as shown that can support our efforts in different 3 stages. We review these tools to ensure we have the right fit for our needs and provides regular training and support to help everyone get the most out of them. In the past, we have been very reactive in rolling out new tools and e-commerce features, and these are often based on assumptions or in reaction to what our competitors are doing. In 2022, MarTech will focus a larger percentage of its time to adding new tools and e-commerce features to help our efforts across the funnel. Some of these tools or features are already determined and in process of being deployed, but others will be added based on our customer experience and user experience efforts outlined on the slide before. With our new reporting tools, having clarity in place, and the onboarding of our user experience partner, we will be able to determine the right solution based on specific consumer needs and track and measure the impact on the business in terms of sales conversion, retention, etc. While the main focus of B2C e-commerce will be on supporting and improving our current business model and functions, Giant Group has a unique opportunity with momentum to innovate and explore a new model, digital first with harmonized retail. Our first Salesforce site is launching soon in UK, and 5 more markets will go live later this year. Along with some new innovative retail, promotional and customer service efforts. While we need to focus a large amount of our time on supporting the current business, we also need to build for the future. Together with IT and our external consultants, we are building a new e-commerce architecture that will power our business for the years to come. This new architecture, aligned with our shift to SAP, will give us more flexibility, speed, and innovation. We appreciate your patience and support as MarTech team, building out this new middle platform. In my presentation, the last but not least part as Giant Group's biggest event, 50th anniversary, which will be held on October 27th, Thursday, this year. Our communication theme of 50th anniversary then lies in Group's ESG strategy as planned. This is the biggest learning for most trendy global corporate management, no matter big or small. Giant Group unfolded the 3 fields since last year. First, this is the visual theme of the event. We slogan it, Get Greater. To further explain the definition of Get Greater, it contains 5 meanings. 1, advance in 1%. 1% better every day for a year will compound to nearly 37 times better. We believe all efforts could be accumulated to the great success. 2, do, walk the talk. Only when we start action can we have a chance to improve, to change. 3, ing, continue doing what we do. Don't give up soon. Stick to what we are doing, and we will see a great goal in the end. 4, cooperation. It's like the inherent DNA of the bicycle industry. We hope that the 50th anniversary event will greatly express the spirit of collaboration. 5, future. Look at the world with the site as a giant and provide the most reliable support for the entire industry. That future decides the present. The 5 pillars are the ideas you will see in all the next 50th anniversary events that we are appealing. We will launch marketing campaign in different aspects, and it will last for a while, not just on a day. Headquarters will develop a series of PR material based on the main event. At the same time, we also call on GSCs to allocate budget and make related sales promotion plans according to relevant needs. We hope that 50 years is not only the celebration on birthday, but also to remind everyone the significant meaning on us. We promise for Earth's sustainability and provide great service to consumers. This is our commitment. Let's walk our talk. Thank you all for listening and participating. I hope above strategy sharing will help you in your combat and tactical applications. Wish you a great success for 2022 and hope to see you all very soon.